Yo, one time, yo. My name is Afro, built like Tony Soprano. I'm half black folk and half El Mexicano. They thought I was done and they wondering why would a fro been running around and collecting his mind for the moment. Running this town that I be owning, but I'm in the mouth and running when my style is something. Got a loud, I'm dumping. I'm about the life and I'm about to shut it down. Announce the rumble in the house, I gun it down. About to strike, I'm a venomous python. The end of your life, hard, get hit with the pipe bomb. Remember that I'm raw, deliver the rhyme raw. I send them the high waters, enemy I slaughter, hit them and die hard. Ignorant niggas thinking they dope in the now, but I figure they go and kill it, I go for mine. So with the crime that I committed, the culprit rhyme. And with the lines on the paper, I vote collide. And all the people better believe it, I broke your mind. Nobody is better to beat them, the chosen guy's gonna be your last time breathing. Open your eyes, I'm a hoodlum, I'm a heathen, condone the crime. You know the coast ain't clear when the beast arrive. You a peace of mind, I need a peace of mind. I'm the dopest here, and the feast is mine. When the throw appear, open season time. And I got him in the target, leave him dearly departed. The bombarded, the hardest, had to even the odds. And God dogging, I'm the reason that the people are scared. And you peeps ain't ready when I declare warfare. Warfare. I declare warfare. My name is Afro, and I'm that dude. I got mad soul, cause of my black roots. I've been doing my thing behind the scenes and sharpen a pen. And who can it be? A true MC. I feel like Ali inside the gym. Take off like a motherfucker missile when a brother don't miss you. The motherfucking issue. I stab you with a pencil. I might have been against so I got all my credentials. Better call me Thizzle. Now I'm moving and I'm mobbing like I'm in a movie with the mob. And then I beat the Donna with a little trauma. Hit them all and anybody trying to get involved. And then I let them on. Anybody wanna live it all? Then I give it a minute at all. Then admit it all. Gifted and ripping the song. Maybe a little bit wrong. Gotta be dropping the jaw. Hearing me dropping the ball. Here to be hogging the ball. Clearly topping the bars. Not having a captain. Stop rapping and yapping. Stop joking and laughing. Not boasting and bragging. Not close to the champion. Nope. Can't handle the mic when I declare warfare. Warfare. I declare warfare. Warfare.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm trying to stay alive.
If you got a dream, keep reaching for the stars. Going for your dreams, we gon' wrap this thing of ours. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. Not too many friends, they just wanna see you fail. Wanna see you dead or sitting rotting in a cell. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. If you got a dream, keep reaching for the stars. Going for your dreams, we gon' wrap this thing of ours. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. Not too many friends, they just wanna see you fail. Wanna see you dead or sitting rotting in a cell. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. If you down to get it and you with it, let me know. First you put it in the dirt and then you let it grow. Hear them haters talking, but I learn to shake them off. Mad a nigga, false a niggas calling me a boss. Watching for the dealers, I was loving how I came up. Going for that money, but I wanted to be famous. Niggas put me on, now nigga on. Had a couple cribs, but I never mowed the lawn. If he turned 4, that's a no, get him out of here. If he let it blow, that's for sure a dead body head. Charges to the game, now I want the fame. Money and the power, they addicted to the name. If you play your part, then your time soon come. Reaching for the stars, then you soon find one. Keep on going hard, never putting down your gun. Off the boulevard and just know you are the one. If you got a dream, keep reaching for the stars. Going for your dreams, we gon' wrap this thing of ours. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. Not too many friends, they just wanna see you fail. Wanna see you dead or sitting rotting in a cell. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. If you got a dream, keep reaching for the stars. Going for your dreams, we gon' wrap this thing of ours. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. Not too many friends, they just wanna see you fail. Wanna see you dead or sitting rotting in a cell. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. Shorty shut me down and said my music sound the same. I'm thinking it's the beat, I do it for the street. When I write songs, hoping make it to the radio. Give it all I got, still ain't wanna be ahead of yo. She hit me on my FaceTime, said she like my mixtape. Heard through the grapevine, think it was a Wednesday. Got me on her playlist, young boy make hits. We don't do them rap guys, them niggas don't make sense. Get a couple views, now they kinda know the name. Represent the crew, now just watch me do my thing. When I'm coming through, I be flying in a plane. Loving what I do, why the hell would I complain? You going for that bag or you up in your feeling? There ain't no turning back, now that's money till the ceiling. We make it look like rap, I bag it, then I sell it. I put it in them raps, them sucker niggas jealous. If you got a dream, keep reaching for the stars. Going for your dreams, we gon' rap this thing of ours. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. Not too many friends, they just wanna see you fail. Wanna see you dead or sitting rotting in a cell. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. If you got a dream, keep reaching for the stars. Going for your dreams, we gon' rap this thing of ours. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. Not too many friends, they just wanna see you fail. Wanna see you dead or sitting rotting in a cell. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive.
Put my whole life inside this pen I grip. I cry to God at night cause he the only one who understands the things that I be dealing with. I grew up told that men don't cry, confused on how to deal with it. So I took the rage and built with it. They lowered my mama's casket and everything I feel with it. So my rule, if I pull this thing out to try and kill with it. So as I stand today in peace, it's funny how I'm still triggered, but I refuse to be stuck in places like a still picture. I gave everything, my everything, but y'all don't get the picture. Snakes bit me time and time again. What you build with you? It's no growth if every damn year the same shoes fit you. Real ones down to take a chance, shake dice and lose with you. Hood say you Hollywood, very moment you move bigger. Depressed, feeling alone in a full room or consume liquor. Gift and the curse, I've been in the mix of the worst. This is therapeutic, so it's me that you get every verse. In the form of anger management, I murder these words. I never gave it to nobody less the shit was deserved. I got a lot of questions, and damn it, I need the answers. Like where the hell's your standards? Broke once, had to steal cause she couldn't buy no Pampers. Meanwhile, deadbeat dad was flossing all his money late night, tricking off with dances. Kids never got the chance to be the modern day Huxtables. As products of the environment, how y'all so comfortable?
I was forced in the fire, so I don't feel the pain. I pray to God when I die, He grant me some way. Knives in my back, got my shirt full of stains. Complain for work, I say no sympathy for a king. Oh yeah, ain't no sympathy for a king. Forged in the fire, I don't feel the pain. I pray when I die, He grants me the ways. Complain for work, I say no sympathy for a king. No sympathy for the king. Ain't 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 no sympathy
Holla to the kings, holla to the queens, and everybody in between. It's Hot Radio Fahim, and you're listening to On the Rise, Grand Rising fam. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all doing really, really well. Oh, I know. Radio, where you been? It's been almost a month. It's been a couple of weeks, but it's been almost a month. Literally like 2-3 weeks. It's been almost a month, and we haven't seen you. Where you been? My brother's been a little bit busy. Unfortunately, I still have a day job. I can't say unfortunately. Let me not say unfortunately. Fortunately, I still have a day job, and my day job. Let me turn that up some more. Ooh, that actually sounds better. Let me make my mic EQ up some more. There we go. All right. I think that's better, right? That should be a bit better. If anybody's viewing this live, let me know. Does that sound good? Does that sound good? Facebook, YouTube, does that sound good? Instagram, Twitch, does that sound good? Let me stop. Anyway, where you been? Fortunately, I have a day job. My day job, I work 6 days a week, as some of y'all already know, and a brother's been busy. It's been a really busy season, so I had to go on a little slight hiatus. With that being said, I'm never gonna stop this. Never giving up on this. You know what I mean? Like that's a no go. But I just want to get that little part out the way. Now I'm gonna continue like a regular show, and no break ever happened. So it's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. It is April 1st. It is April Fool's Day. Some people would even dare to say that today is some people would dare to say that today is the first day of spring. And judging by the weather that's going to be all week, and judging by the weather that we've kind of been having lately, I'd say it's spring too. I'd say it's spring too. I'd say we sprung into warm weather. Dad jokes are they're never going to end. The dad jokes are never going to end, so you might as well get used to them now. Anywho, as I usually do, we have some topics to talk about today. We have some music to listen to today. But before we even get to all of that, we're going to do one of my favorite things, in which we're going to read one of the messages from my father-in-law, Randy. Randy's morning affirmations. Ooh, maybe I should turn my sound off. But I should just start beeping during the live the whole time. But Randy's daily affirmations. Thank you again, Randy. If you are struggling today, remember this. You have survived everything you've gone through up to this point. The best day of your life is still yet to come. There are still people you haven't met and things you haven't experienced. You can do this. A lot of people take for granted that they woke up. I do. I know I do sometimes. There are times I wake up and like the first thing that audibly leaves my lips is thank God I'm awake, you know. But or even pops into my head. But there's more times than not that it's not the first thing on my mind. Because usually the first thing on my mind is like the white rabbit. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. Running somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm up all night doing work for NKE, and I crash. And by the time I wake up, it's just enough time before I have to get to my day job or the next morning thing I have to do. So it's a it's a little hmm how can I say it? I don't want to judge, and I'm not trying. I'm not even don't want to judge. I don't want to make it sound like this is something that I personally do all the time. So you have to do it too, and it's great. It's great that you do it. It's good that you do it, and if you don't do it, you're bad. No, that's not what I'm saying. Um, I'm saying that sometimes we take for granted that we woke up every morning, or this morning, today, and no matter what position our life is in, every morning we wake up, we have a chance to make it better. We have a chance to fight forward. We have we have a chance to make sure that whatever the situation is that we're in, that it does not have to be permanent unless we like the situation that we're in. And then, you know, then we can make it permanent. You know what I mean? But like, or try to make it last as long as possible, because nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. Um, one of the best artists I've ever listened to, Hobson, at the end of one of his Ill Minds, I believe it's Ill Mind 6, where he talks about It's the one where he disses funk music and goes solo. Um, but he talks about how people like to stay where it's comfortable, because it feels good, you know. But things never stay the same. Things are always bound to change. And if you're not willing to change with the change that's coming, because whether or not you're going to change, whether or not your crew's going to change, time time forces things to age. And when things age, things change. Whether that's something anew coming up, or whether that's uh people existing already, growing older into themselves, or more foundational into some of the aspects of their life that they already are. Some would say you gotta be prepared for the seasons of people, the seasons of life, the seasons of society, right? Things change. Things are in season, things are out of season, things are in fashion, things are out of fashion. Meaning, like, things are like in the mainstream compass eye, or things are relevant now. There are things that are in the public eye. They maybe things that are relevant now, that weren't relevant, wasn't relevant before, you know, or maybe there's something that was relevant before that's no longer relevant now. But you have to be willing to change with the times. You have to be willing to change with the times. Just like it was Ask Jeeves and Yahoo that led to Google and Gmail, or it was rather, we went from forums to chat rooms, from chat rooms to private emails to people, from private emails to people, to social media platforms. And then social media platforms come and go. And if you're not willing to go with the change that's coming because of the new generation, because of innovation, because of whatever the reason is, then you're going to get lost in the shuffle. But every day you could wake up to change your situation. And a lot of people, when I say a lot of people take that for granted, man. A lot of people take that for granted, man. Because I don't believe they believe that they can do it. I don't believe that they believe that they can do it. And for me, as a person who was homeless, as a person who slept on people's couches, as a person who currently rents from his friend, you know what I mean? As a person who has been in foster care, as a person who has been low, there's actions, there's steps that I took to change my situation. As a person who was married and divorced and worried whether or not I was going to be able to uphold being a father, a co-parent, moving from state to state, city to city, whether I was going to be able to be a better friend, be a good friend to people. Being in foster care and being reunited years later with my siblings, am I going to be a better sibling to my siblings? All of that. It all starts with one question. When am I going to do better? When am I going to do better? Because I asked myself that. And that's when I just decided. I didn't have I had a choice, but I decided. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I'm just gonna do better.
Love yourself first, girl. Living in this world.
He probably got keys, doesn't pay his rent. He went no shopping with his broke best friend. You can do better, do better. You can do better than him. He probably got keys, doesn't pay his rent. He went no shopping with his broke best friend. You can do better, do better. You can do better than him.
to me, cause I know a couple of things.
He probably got keys, doesn't pay his rent. He went no shopping with his broke best friend. You can do better, do better. You can do better than him. He probably got keys, doesn't pay his rent. He went no shopping with his broke best friend. You can do better, do better. You can do better than him.
Find another lover, someone who is for ya. Find another lover, someone who is for ya. He talking about he could pay the bills, picking a fight with you every second that he can, man. You could do better than him, man. Yeah, you could do better than him. I don't mean bamboo and I don't mean hinge. Don't be swiping left or right, get another plan. Maybe at the library, maybe in the gym. Get a good man, girl, get a good man, girl. Find another lover, someone who is for ya. Find another lover, someone who is for ya.
He probably got keys, doesn't pay his rent. He went no shopping with his broke best friend. You can do better, do better. You can do better than him. He probably got keys, doesn't pay his rent. He went no shopping with his broke best friend. You can do better, do better. You can do better than him.
Young Brad.
All these bad habits that I'm trying to break. You don't know what I got stacked on my plate. Smoking hella gas, I cannot see straight. Hitting up the plug like please don't bait. I need that shit quick like no I can't wait. I got a serious problem but I'ma be great. You don't know my name, I've been switching up the plays. Forecast looking sunny, I could see better days. This talent that I got, I hope it never fade. Walking outside and I'm feeling like I'm Wade. Shout out GCJ, we ain't come out here to play. Your bitch fuck with you but she ain't come to stay. I'm all on go, I ain't pressing no brakes. Can't fuck with no fake niggas, they be some snakes. Rapping on beats and I'm picking up the pace. Could diss you on songs, rather say it to your face. If we got a problem, then what's the solution? Shit be so mixy, don't care about no fusion. Try to beef with me, just know that you losing. I'm top one, yeah, I'm really fucking chosen. All these bad habits that I'm trying to break. You don't know what I got stacked on my plate. Smoking hella gas, I cannot see straight. Hitting up the plug like please don't bait. I need that shit quick like no I can't wait. I got a serious problem but I'ma be great. You don't know my name, I've been switching up the plays. Forecast looking sunny, I can see better days.
Top one.
The scripture said my life is filled with picture-perfect prisms of mechanisms inspected for my depth to protect the victim from the dangers of pessimistic and fatal attractions. Haters paving the way when they became a distraction. It's a shame when the fame is meant to only sustain a certain type of energy in the frame. And I don't claim the permission cause I believe in myself. That's why I came to existence. You ain't making a difference, then what's your mission? They said that I was here given the task. I didn't ask, I just went and submitted my list of past presents the universe gave me for future records of research. All the things you protect is what you accept as a leader. If you love me, then hug me and do your best as a teacher. Cause all the karma is starting with you and that shit gets deeper. Booking a record places like looking for extra leisure. Energized and feel alive and you're expected for Easter. I see the people weeping, they need a purpose to grow. Gotta do what I gotta do, I come with courage or so. Just so you know, I know how it goes. Word of the bros and all the dreamers that were driven till they curve on the road. They're dealing with famine and ducking from the word of the foes. The way they're examined is nothing that a surgeon could show. But who's to say you could stop them if you got dirt on your clothes? The only way you could blossom is if you turn to a rose. So I've been told, stick to my roots, stick to my craft, pick up my shoes, pick up a pad, pick up a pencil, let all the energy fill up my mental. Jot some shit down on the spot, better get some pots and the utensils, cut the beef, cook some vegan, roast some weed, that'll shift my breathing, but not too fast, cause I'm still eating all these raps, and it's still too weak when I relapse. I'm still peak when I come in that, drama don't breathe when I come in packs. I be on beat cause the body Everybody on peak and the is obese, and he probably gon' sleep when they write it on me. And the body OD, if you really wanna see a nigga make an impact, I run shit like a machine, cause I be speaking all these facts. Suck my dick, you lipstick fiend, and keep on sleeping on these mats. Like a roach, blowing smoke, always cheating with these rats. Once you make the wrong approach, I bet they'll leave you in the trap. Take a step back, pick a seat, on the verge of history. Different breed, this is words of Rick and me. I'm self-made and I'm a boss, and that explains why you on me, cause you always looking washed like you suffer from dirty laundry. What's up? Here I'm all alone, and everybody knows. Now you walking away, thinking I'm on my own. You got nothing else to say? Damn, that shit just brought me back memories. Like, for real, Motivation was actually the first song that I ever wrote when I was 14 years old, and I just wanted to give you out the original version, so feel free to sing along if you know it. That's it. Here I'm all alone, and everybody knows. Now you walking away, thinking I'm on my own. Nothing else to say, all we could do is pray. Hope that everything is gonna be okay. Here I'm all alone, and everybody knows. Now you're walking away, thinking I'm on my own. Nothing else to say, all we can do is pray. Hope that everything is gonna be okay. Now what is the point? Cause I don't understand why everybody's against me. Trying to be a man, trying to focus on successions in my life, but it's hard. There is no motivation, can you tell me why? Here I'm all alone, and everybody knows. Now you're walking away, thinking I'm on my own. Nothing else to say, all we can do is pray. Hope that everything is gonna be okay. Now what do we do? Cause now the light is gone. You were my everything, I just can't seem to move on. Trying not to show weakness aside, but it's hard cause there is no motivation. But can you just tell me why? Yeah, I'm all alone, and everybody knows. Now you're walking away, thinking I'm on my own. Nothing else to say, all we can do is pray. Hope that everything is gonna be okay. Yeah, and everybody knows. You're walking away, thinking I'm on my own. Nothing else to say, all we can do is pray. Hope that everything is gonna be okay.
That was Motivation by Mr. JT. If you couldn't tell, one of the topics from earlier, because I want to extend the conversation from earlier, is I want to talk about motivation, right? Because, so, I want to talk about motivation in people in general today. I'll handle motivation in men another day, and I will have a guest co-host, and we'll talk about female motivation with a couple of them, and maybe some other people as well. So stay tuned for that. But I want to talk about motivation because it is April 1st. The weather's getting warmer. So there's literally no reason for anybody to say that it's too cold outside to do anything. You know, might be able to say it's raining, but get some motherfucking boots and an umbrella, bitch. And I don't mean a bitch in the sense of having a pussy, but I mean a pussy have no goddamn sense trying to push me. JC. Anyway, so I want to talk about motivation, and this in particular because a lot of things that I come across, a lot of topics that I see people talk about, the underlying issue is that there's no motivation, right? There's no incentive. For real, there's no real incentive other than like getting rich nowadays anymore, right? Like everything that we had an incentive for, everything that we had a goal for growing up seems so far away now, right? as far as trying to get a career. The job market sucks, whether you went to school or not. Trying to go to school, yeah, okay, right? The amount of expenses in the world right now making it damn near impossible for people to live, let alone wanting to buy a house. The American dream, the American dream. We can't uphold the American dream because America is too expensive. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, in my opinion, there's no societal um, um, motivation or incentive for people to want to do better at the current moment, other than like survival. Like there's a difference between surviving and doing better to thrive, right? When you do better to survive, that's necessary, right? Your mind, your body, your spirit is all in line, and it's like, all right, we need food, we need shelter, and we need whatever else, and we got to make sure we get that ASAP, and we've got to make sure we can maintain that for as long as possible, right? So it becomes extremely essential that you start bending yourself in ways and moving certain ways, because there are people that um that would take advantage of you being in a situation where you don't have necessarily a stable foundation or something for yourself, and you have to, and I'm gonna use have to in quotes, have to rely on people for that. It sucks to have that in the back of your head, that any given moment, for whatever reason, that like, because it's not mine, it can just poof go away. And that's scary. That's very scary. So when people get motivated to, I gotta get my own car, I gotta get my own place, I gotta start my own business, my career, X, Y, and Z. That's a survival instinct that's kicking in. That's not a do better to thrive instinct. And the reason why I can separate these two, right? Because when you do better to survive, you start to lack basic self-care needs for yourself. Your mental health, or certain personal things of your hygiene or your regimen that you might have kept up with once upon a time ago, you no longer do, or you never had to begin with, because you've always been in this state. Like, it becomes, ooh, my arm got tight for a second. Excuse me, y'all. Um, that's a survival thing. So, how do we gain motivation to thrive? That's the question, right? Because and it's hard when you're in a survival situation, how to gain a motivation to thrive. And to thrive mean you're going to do the extra steps to make sure that you're okay, you're good, so you're functioning. I'm a core believer of that. Once you treat yourself better, the world treats you better too. And not the world as like society or whatever, but like opportunity comes your way more when you treat yourself better. Like, I don't know what it is, but it truly is a thing of like, if you feel like you gotta close yourself off to the world, close yourself off and shield yourself, then like you're literally closing yourself off from opportunity and limiting yourself to opportunities. But if you're open, not too naive, right? But if you're open and you're accepting and giving, if you're giving as much as you're accepting, then opportunities start to come your way. And the more opportunities come your way and the more successful those opportunities are, the grander the opportunities. Like, it builds on compounding, right? Meanwhile, if you never got started in the first place, you don't have a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, so that by the time a stage 4 opportunity gets to you, you don't have no resume. You don't have a background. You don't have anything to show for yourself because you closed yourself off. So how do we gain motivation to thrive? How do we gain motivation for self? And I'm a I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. A lot of us are not gonna like how we have to do this. But one of one of my favorite quotes, and I really, really forget who said this, and I should really look up these quotes and have the person ready at hand, right? To give the proper credit and acknowledgement. But one of my favorite quotes is one, the smartest man in the room knows he's not the smartest man in the room, but that what goes around comes around, and what you put out there truly receive back. I truly do believe that. And I think that's a major part and why people are so quick to that's why people are so quick to absorb negative stuff and react negatively to things instead of not internalizing, but deciphering the situation and things that happen and knowing how to grow and move forward from that. Because that is what motivation is. That is what motivation does. But a lot of us that are a lot of us are at our breaking point. And I get it. Trust me, I am tired. I'm not even 30. But I'll be 30 in June. And when I say life has been so fucking crazy and stressful, like yes, granted, I got married at 17. I had 2 kids with my ex-wife, divorced by 19. You know, it a lot happened. A lot happened in a very short amount of time, especially in the last 10 years of myself. But in saying that, pe- my motivation, because I had got married and had kids and then got divorced super super young, I've always had one major motivation, right? From the age of 17 onward, no, I'm sorry, 18 onward, because that's when my daughter was born, a year into the marriage. So 18 onward, when I held my daughter and I told myself I I was going to do everything in my power to be the best parent I could possibly be to you. That's what I told this little thing that's in my hand that just squirmed and smelled like a smell you could never replicate anywhere else, and had her eyes wide open, a full head of hair, curly hair, you know, and just looked at me in my soul. Like I felt like Jacob in Breaking Dawn, right? I felt like Jacob in Breaking Dawn when he imprinted with the baby. Like that moment, I was like, I'm going to do everything in my power to be the best parent possible. So from that moment forward, even now, all of my motivation has been how I can be the best parent possible to my daughter. and then my son came, you know. So, as a parent with multiple children, I say, how is the best, what is the best way? How can I be the best possible parent for my children? And I built from there. We'll go into details another time, but I built from there. My personal motivation has always been to do, and because when I'm the oldest as well, right? So let's go before that, right? My motivation has been, I have I have to be I have to be the best example for my brothers and sisters, right? I always knew I could be me, right? Despite whatever was going on in life and what people were telling me and how I was feeling about things. I always knew I could be me. Always knew. But in order to be me, I also knew there were stereotypes and rules that I had to break or follow in order to be a better person and then a better man. You know what I mean? And then a better brother, husband, boyfriend, father, ex-husband, friend, whatever. You know what I mean? Like for me, my motivation is to be the best I could be. Period. Period. That's my motivation. Like I said, for my children, yes, and that's it. But like, it was always to be the best possible I could be. That was it. Yes, there were things I studied on. Yes, there's things I'm good at. You know, yes, there's things I'm not good at. But like at the end of the day, um, I try to just do the things to the best of my ability. And I know I'm never going to be perfect. I know I'm not going to be great at everything, but I know I'm going to be good at a lot of goddamn things. And those things that I am good at, I have to do something to make sure that it benefits my life and those around me. It's not a detriment to anybody. That's my motivation. That's one of my many motivations, but that's my core motivation. But a lot of people are just too close to the edge and can't see the forest from the tree. Not even the trees, the tree. And it's honestly it's kind of a shame. But people should and people need to find a motivation. Like I think and the simplest motivation is just being the best person you could be. Honestly speaking. Excuse me. Honestly speaking. Like just say to yourself, I'm going to be the best person I could be. Sometimes I'm going to be tired. Sometimes I'm going to be angry. So I know I'm going to make mistakes, but I'm going to be the best I can be. And then I'm going to, and with the mistakes that I make or people are harming the way, I'm going to do the best to rectify and fix, you know. But I'm going to be the best that person I could be. That's all I can do. That's all I can be. That's it. House of the Kings, House of the Queens. You're listening to on Holla to the Kings, Holla to the Queens. I'm Radio Fahim, and you're listening to On the Rise.
Yeah. Gotta say what I wanna say, man. I got an infinity for these hoes. Amateur to pros and flawed with my regard. Cause the way that I was raised, mama taught me about love. Treat women with respect. And my daddy turned around and he taught me the 4 F's. That's find them, fool them, fuck them and forget them. I try to do your way, but it ain't work when I was with them. You treat them like shit, seem like they more committed. But I kill myself slowly every time I hurt your feelings. That was my dilemma, back when I was a little one. No affection, disrespecting when it come down women. We was running game, getting brain, running trains. Call you out your name, right the game, respect. What a shame, shit is lame. Cause we got mothers, sisters, and cousins, grandmothers. Some of us even left it in and got daughters. I wonder how could I change my heart? You not an object, you a goddess, that was from the start. I'm way too smart to be rocking how I'm rocking. Jocking how I'm jocking, even coming out of pocket just to plug it in your socket. And we rap about it often like it's cool. I ain't trying to change the rules, I'm just saying that we gotta pay some dues to the black woman. Yeah, shit a shame, we done caused a lot of pain to the black woman. Yeah, turn our back and let the devil do his thing to the black woman. Yeah, and you gave birth to everything you don't deserve, that woman. This here for the black woman. In fact, woman, let me hear your pain. 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 I hope this help you hear your pain. Yeah. I don't know. Just gonna go into it and see how I feel. I look around and all I see is BBLs. I see you well, that load so heavy just to tote it. Need a CDL and I mean well when I say what I'm about to say. When you perfect in my eyes, you don't have to change. I love your hips, love your thighs, love the way you shake. I love your lips, love your smile and the warmth it brings. They say it's hard to see the picture when you in the frame, so you in the mirror ignoring the things that make you great. Now who's to blame for the self-hate? Is it the media, the rappers, or the models with the self-tape? Is it the entertainment industry that fabricates the narrative that you gotta look a certain way? Or is it us? I don't have the answers, but I wanna make a song that can heal this cancer and reveal the standard of beauty that we go off. I honor you and all your glow-ups. I go off for the black woman. Yeah. Shit a shame, we done caused a lot of pain to the black woman. Yeah. Turn our back and let the devil do his thing to the black woman. Yeah. And you gave birth to everything you don't deserve, that woman. This here for the black woman. In fact, woman, let me hear your pain. Let me hear your pain. Let me hear your pain. Get all that out. Let me hear your pain. Queen, I hope this help you hear your pain. Yeah. Yeah. Take it away.
See, girl, I don't really ever wanna fight with you. When I'm wrong, I'll make that right. And I need more than one night with you, cause I need you in my life. See, girl, I don't really ever wanna fight with you. When I'm wrong, I'll make that right. And I need more than one night with you, cause I need you in my life. See, girl, I don't really ever wanna fight with you. When I'm wrong, I'll make that right. And I need way more than one night with you, cause I need you in my life. You know, them jeans ain't looking real tight on you, and that nah, not looking right. I book a Charlie and we spend the night or two. Let's see if we can take that fight. I got the ticket if it's alright with you. Let's see if we can take that fight. If that thing on you, tight on you, then girl, you gon' be my wife. You see these bills on me, on top of blues, so girl, we gon' be alright. I'm not here to fuss or fight, cause I'm laying down that fight. Fuck that thing on 10 to 2. Throw that fat ass back on you. Do that thing your mama do. You feeling me, I'm pursuing you. Girl, I really all in that. These niggas is internet. Frontin' all up on the brand. They flaunt the bag, but I'm getting that. Let me see what these dollars do. Throw that wagon back on you. Show me that 632. Cause I'm lost for time when I'm up for you. I cannot lie, I'm stuck on you. I got plans for 3, but not plans for 2. We all know what that cat can do when you throw that ass on the back of you. See, girl, I don't really ever wanna fight with you. When I'm wrong, I'll make that right. I need more than one night with you, cause I need you in my life. See, girl, I don't really ever wanna fight with you. When I'm wrong, I'll make that right. And I need more than one night with you, cause I need you in my life. Like, all due respect, your nigga ain't chasing the check. I would be out here digging you out, giving you closure, not giving you stress. I could fly out for the exposure, Paris or Rome, London, Quebec. I just need you to keep it composed. A little is fine, a little more neck. I'm just trying to get a little bit closer. Head on your chest, hand on your neck. My bad for the disclosure. I just got plans on getting you wet. And you know I ain't keeping composure. Way that ass, moving that dress. And you know I ain't keeping composure. Way that ass, moving that dress. Park that thing on 10 and 2. Throw that fat ass back on you. Do that thing your mama do. You feeling me, I'm pursuing you. Girl, I ain't really all into that. These niggas is internet. Frontin' all up on the gram. They front the back, but I'm getting that. Let me see what these dollars do. Throw that wagon back on you. Show me that 632. Cause I'm lost for time when I'm up for you. I cannot lie, I'm stuck on you. I got plans for 3, but not plans for 2. Cause we all know what that cat can do when you throw that ass on the back of you. See, girl, I
don't really ever wanna fight with you. When I'm wrong, I make that right. And I need more than one night with you, cause I need you in my life. Cause I need you in my life. Cause I need you in my life. See, girl, I don't really ever wanna fight with you. When I'm wrong, I make that right. And I need more than one night with you, cause I need you in my life. Cause I need you in my life.
Let me satisfy you, romanticize you. No, I like to fetishize you. We don't need a title to love. Skip the small talk, let's fuck. Cause the night is too young. This could stay just between us two. Let me satisfy you. Let me satisfy you. We gon' trade positions, I'm in charge of your body. I wanna warm you up before it started raining pour. TLC and waterfalls, no I'ma turn you on. Kisses slow, let's talk in tongues. We so promiscuous. Satisfy you. Don't need no strings attached to know I'm tired of you. We don't need to change the schedule, we both flexible. Let's get physical, come pin me down and I'll flip you over and over until we max out. We both gon' tap out, then go for more rounds. Scream my name out loud, won't cover your mouth. Need to hear the sound, wanna make you proud. Let me satisfy you, romanticize you. No, I like to fetishize you. We don't need a title to love. Skip the small talk, let's fuck. Cause the night is too young. This could stay just between us two. Let me satisfy you. Let me satisfy you.
That was Satisfy You by Chris Moranta and Sin. Homegirl, come on. I just motherfucker. Hey, yo. I'm trying to persuade somebody to let me get their music on my show. Can I do that? Thank you. Homegirl, what's up? All I'm saying, just let me play your music in my show. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. And I'm looking for some other artists too. There's a vetting process because there's a quality I'm looking for, but all genres are welcome. But I'm looking. I need more music, man. I need more music, and I need more. I hate to say this, but quality music. You know, like I don't want to say unfortunately. No, you need to take pride in your craft. Take pride in your craft. Take pride in what you do. You know what I mean? Take pride in it. And if you're gonna come out and you're gonna put music out here, I don't believe it should sound like you made it in your room. Even if you did make it in your room, it shouldn't sound like it. Especially not nowadays. Nowadays you can make such good music in your room. Eh, That's so true. Excuse me. And it doesn't have to sound like it came from uh a fucking tin can in your closet. That's how some of this music sounds that I come across. So please, 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 people, I know a lot of you mix and master it yourself because you can't afford studio time, and I want to try to help work on that with a couple of. Well, I'm gonna try to help work on that with a couple of people. But stay tuned for announcements for that. Um, but yeah, take pride in your craft. But what I wanted to say before is, um, apparently Gen Z is catching scurvy like a motherfucker out here. That's crazy. People don't eat enough fruits. You know, I don't believe it's that hard to pick up a fruit and decide, hey, it's good for me. I should eat them. There's many to pick from. I was drinking pineapple juice earlier, eating a banana. And as a person who doesn't eat a heavy breakfast, this is actually really good breakfast. I could have had an orange. I could have had an apple, a kiwi, maybe like 7 strawberries. I don't know, right? 6, 7 strawberries, 6 to 8 strawberries, something like that, right? I believe that's what the calories are. Point of the matter being is, eat more fruits, people. Eat more fruits. Don't catch scurvy. Don't be out here like Jack Sparrow. Mm. Fruit, bro. Oh, also, because I know there's going to be a lot of people to take that and clip that out of context. I don't care. 1, 2, grow the fuck up. Grow up. If you're over 25 and everything is an AO, I'm going to need you to grow up. I'm going to really need you to grow up. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is coming from the council. And not the council that's featuring Armani Rain, City the Great, and Vish the Kid, Kid Vicious. Boom. Gotcha. Not including that council. But I'm pretty sure that council would agree as well. You motherfuckers need to eat your fruits and stop AOing everything. Like, grow up. That's my war cry.
Legends. So who's Who's up next shouldn't be of question. All these sucker MCs know who the deaf sessions. Getting too old for this shit. Now that's a lethal weapon. City been down with the kings. You don't feel my presence, marvel. Wait to the end. I'm skipping through the credits in the house of hip hop with DMC. Salute the reverend. Feels like the Solar Jam Master J. It's in the session. 50 years of 4 elements. You ain't get it yet. Hip hop is the culture that raised me. That's the biggest flex and celebration. Just getting started. You ain't seen nothing yet. Only bar these guys is raising. It's just a pump they chest. Right or left. Everything goes left when they come with checks. Now I said it best. There ain't no best. So what's the stress? Minimalist. Preferring Impala. I don't need a Lex. Looks like it's time to step up. Cause ain't no leaders left. Watch the holy grail run up over. Till no leaders left. Need a breath. Might just need a sec. Just to speak to death. Change my name to preacher. This mic is a black hand of death. There's a war going on outside. Boys, the war going on outside. There's a war going on outside. There's a war going on outside. Sound we bring the noise. There's a war going on outside. There's a war going on outside. Sound we bring the noise. There's a war going on outside. There's a war going on outside.
I'm really good at war. I'm what I'm fighting for. Ready to explore all the blood and gore. I live by the code of the warrior. I'm hard to the core like the Cold Crush 4. At the Comic Con, I flex like Spawn. Walking through like a Don with my Adidas on. The best hip hop, I'm never wrong. The funky 4+1 at the Autobahn. So fuck your records and fuck your deals. And let's put some vinyl on the wheels of steel. Then we can see who's really real. I'm the king of rock, bow down and kneel. For many years I was sipping on beers, drowning my fears and hiding my tears. But now I appear all sober and clear, sounding my war cry for y'all to hear. My logo's known like Coca-Cola, but I'm not known for selling soda. The Rolling Stone coming like a boulder, and when I go to war I'm like the Winter Soldier. I told y'all, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me.
Baby girl, I'm built different. Ain't shit about me average. Lazy motherfucker, I suffocate if I'm stagnant. Confident, I will never take your bitch, boy, I don't want her. She don't cook, clean, or pray for you. I'm sorry, that ain't no woman, and I'm tired of it. No tolerance for toilet shit. That man talkative. Need a better ass whooping than his father did. I'm confident. I'm a savage, not a scavenger. Baby, that ain't Febreze. What you smell is dry lavender. I'm a warrior in the garden, not a gardener in the war. No shortage, I ain't starving. Get the harvest from the soil. To carry out your call and make you a target in this world. So this part of the song go out to all the boys and girls. It go, black man, get your cash. Get it fast, but they blast at you. This your chance. Remember who you are and don't let this world change you. If you ever want to burn this whole shit down, I don't blame you. Come here. The reason they don't like you is fair. Claim supreme, but wanna be just like you. It's clear. They want the hips, the lips, the head, the voice, the walk, the look. They stare. Take one moment. Look at yourself in the mirror. Built different. Cut from a cloth they couldn't wear. Prepare for history to repeat, but look no further. I am the light skinned Nat Turner. Bitch, I'm built different. Yeah. Put a little. Built different. Built different.
Venom. This the best. Fire made them catch disease, but they missed the F. Different type of hungers. It's all about the numbers. This ain't the lotto, but we tryna hit the. Put you in a new position so you can multiply. Or you could use addition, cause we don't do division. They asking for a chef. I had to cook the kitchen. Objective, get the money. We understood the mission. Just said she'll see you later, cause this a different vapor. No kinkles, but they copy. We came to get the paper. Might have to call a singer in case I need a baker. For the bucks, to be honest, I'm just a freak of nature. Run it up. 4 million, 5 million, 6 million. Then we double up. 7 million, 8 million. But keep the money top. 10 million, 11 million. Until you hit the. If you focus on fitness, you hit the. If you own your own business, you hit the. If you know where you going, you hit the. If you woke up this morning, you hit the.
I had to come in cruising. Said they found someone better. After researching data, there was nothing proven. Just that something's brewing. He goes by We Are Venom. And when it comes to this music, he get it jumping, booming. I get a V, she get a V. We play a different tag. Her juicy lips, and she move her hips like she from Trinidad. A different dad. She be talking this and that. But every time we in the bed, we come together and get a bigger bag.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million.
Run it up.
4 million, 5 million, 6
Then
million.
we double up.
7 million, 8 million, 9
But keep the money tough
10 million, 11 million.
until you hit the. If you focus on fitness, you hit the. If you own your own business, you hit the. If you know where you going, you hit the. If you woke up this morning, you hit the. Put you in a new position so you can multiply. Or you could use addition, cause we don't do division. They asking for a chef. I had to cook the kitchen. Objective, get the money. We understood the mission. She said she'll see you later, cause this a different vapor. No Kinkos, but they copy. We came to get the paper. Might have to call a singer in case I need a baker. For the bucks, to be honest, I'm just a freak of nature. A mean innovator. I'm a genius creator. I'm more important than the mortgage on a piece of paper. Even Ray Charles could see his hate. You don't gotta be blind for you to see his fate, just to see his great.
Oh man, that was Jackpot by the one, the only Venom. Yo, make sure y'all check homie out. He has some fire bars, and he has lots more music that he's going to be releasing on the main platforms pretty soon. But he was one of the artists that was releasing a lot of his music on, oh man, Audiomack. Boom, remember the app? It was called Audiomack. I don't use it as much as I should. A lot of artists are actually on there, and I should use a lot more alternatives streaming services. But the way for me, I figured the way for me not just to reach a wider range of artists, but to have access to them, other especially artists that either don't have the time or access to necessarily email me their catalog for me to go through and like sort through and pick music and do it that kind of old fashioned way. That's like new age old fashioned. Ooh, that just gave me a shivers in a different way. But yeah, for me to do that, YouTube Music, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, those are main for because depending on which distributor these artists have will depend on necessarily the other extracurricular streaming services they'll actually have access to, but they usually always have access to at least those main four. So it helps me be able to share their music better that way. And I believe just YouTube Music in general is just like the best source at the current moment for artists to always have their songs on. You can put it on one of the main ones as far as Apple Music, Spotify, or Tidal, but I think everybody, no matter which other one you use, everybody needs to have a their songs on YouTube and YouTube Music in particular. That it's I don't know how the algorithm necessarily goes, but YouTube, Google, same shit. You want your shit to show up, pop up, like come on, let's be smart. I think of that fucking XXL's rap cipher, and that was the worst shit I've ever fucking heard in my life. No hose bars, hands down, worst shit I've ever had in my life. And then, did you do that on purpose so that Lil Dicky can come in and feel like the hero and actually have bars? Not saying that he didn't have bars. Lil Dicky had bars. I rated about a 7 out of 8, honestly speaking. But like everybody else there, their shits was like fucking damn near ass. Like, well, like where the fuck did you grab these people from? This is the next up and coming rappers XXL, really, nigga? Like, who the fuck? Who allowed that? I need to know who allowed that XXL to go through. Who allowed that? Because I got a 6-minute drill by 3 niggas that way better than that shit. The amount of independent and underground artists that are out here, and you pick the lamest of the fucking lames and then put Lil Dicky in there. Like, first of all, I've at least heard of Lil Dicky. I ain't hear none of them other niggas there. Not a near none of one of them niggas there. I ain't hear of them. So I don't know where they grabbed these niggas from, who these niggas are, or who these niggas thought they were. But no. XXL, you need to burn. Like, if that's gonna be your cipher shit, you need to burn it down. I think the Punchline Academy did a better cipher than the XXL one. And this is non-spawn. I'm not affiliated or anything, but like, niggas was holding it down. Meanwhile, XXL, somebody who used to be a media staple in the hip hop culture. So much so that I remember my uncles talking about, no, because XXL said, quoting articles. Bro, slipping. And this is why we need more independent fucking media out there. Because isn't that what XXL started out as? Isn't that what Esquire and Essence and all of that shit started out as? Now they big conglomerates and shit just going off the fucking rails. And I don't know who oh God, it's just I gotta listen to some music. I gotta do something, because like I every time I think about that fucking XXL cipher, man, it just makes me sick to my stomach. For real. I can't even believe that shit even went through, bro, from XXL. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. Truly, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself.
Honor to be here at my last White House Correspondents' Day. And with that, I just have 2 more words to say. Obama out.
Flex, just flex. Walk up in the bit like $1 million check. I just flex, just flex. Made it on my own, can't tell me shit. I just flex, just flex. Fuck them diamonds, rose gold around my neck. I just flex, just flex. Made it on my own, can't tell me. I'm that nigga people wanna be. I can show you how to whip it, come and see. She said, boy, I wanna visit where you be. I'm from Savannah, yeah, that city by the sea. Had to put the city right up on my back, man. All this fame, it done turned me to a Mac, man. Getting money, gotta stack it to the max, man. Cause they don't wanna see you win when you a black man. Oh, I done did it again. Yo, baby mama hit me up and we just did it again. But I ain't fucking with that hoe because she caused so many problems. Lesson learned, now nigga flex and check the cause when you on your grind, that's exactly when the bras come. And I've been the best and it gon' be like that till God come. Couple dead on me, that's just how it is where I'm from. Free swap, hey, I'ma hold it down here, I come. Flex, just flex. Walk up in the bit like $1 million check. I just flex, just flex. Made it on my own, can't tell me shit. I just flex, just flex. Fuck them diamonds, rose gold around my neck. I just flex, hey, just flex. Hey. Made it on my own, can't tell me. Skinny nigga flexing on your bitch ass. Bet I get some money, bet my bitch bad. Bought a couple plaques, now I got jet lag. Nigga who more real, I ain't met that. Get that bit, dynamite, JJ Walker, hit that bit, running back, Herschel Walker, turned her to a stalker. But now I got options. Yeah, black nigga came a long way from that auction. Yeah, you can't tell me shit. Did it independent, nigga, look at what we did. We step in the building and we fucking up some shit. Showed you how to get it, but I can't make you go get it.
I'ma grab for mine like digging diamond for your pendant. Get you so that we don't die cause we don't got no limit. It's like I made a milli, I look up and see no ceiling. Even from the podium with the eyes stacked up against me, I still
flex, just flex. Walked up in the bitch like $1 million check, I just flex, just flex. Made it on my own, can't tell me shit, I just flex, just flex. Fuck them diamonds, rose gold around my neck, I just flex, just flex. Made it on my own, can't tell me.
Pull up, traffic stop, engines growl, chain pop, whole block, jaw drop, we the room where the cops watch. Big body foreign on flats, why stand? Shorty in the front seat, long nails, short pants, tattoo on the hip, say she pray for the sinners. Counting dirty money while we order lobster dinners. Talk slick, chrome, grand teeth, flash, gun metal. Slide the paper across the table, make the whole room settle. My cousin run the docks, uncle run the judges. If you touch one of ours, whole fam, hold grudges. Red leather seats, same color as the contracts. Pen bleeding like a wound when the bomb clap. We ain't shaking hands, we just pointing this handle. Turn a label to a candle, watch it drip from the mantle. This that take over traffic move. Black tent, loud crew, make room, make room. Girls, cars, cash, MOB ties too. If you ain't with the family, we ride through you. Ride through you. Ride through you. Neck look loud, got the skyline jealous. Shorty's on the rooftop, toasting for the fellas. She whisper in my ear, say she like man ruthless. I put a ring on her finger, made a cold hard blue chips. Every verse feel like a meeting with the bosses. Every bar sign another man's losses. We don't do gossip, we just do coffins. Burial careers in the 16's office. Studio look like a safe house bunker. Came from the gutter, turned hunger into thunder. Loyalty tattooed, ink deep as the veins. If my brother got a target, then we splitting the aim. Blah! This that take over traffic move. Hey, 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 hey. Black 10 loud crew, make room. Hey, 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 hey. Girls, cars, cash, MOB ties too. Hey, 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 hey. If you ain't with the family, we ride through you. Ride through you. Ride through you. Who run blocks? We do. Who run charts? We do. Who take shots, laugh back, turn war in the preview? Who lock deals in the back of the limo? Whole city on my signal. One word, lights out, real simple. Fast lane living, got the feds on the scanner. Deal so heavy, made the CEO stammer. We buying out floors, they just buying little bottles. Yelling from the balcony, we live like the novels. Shorty got a fox fur dragon on marble. She only love kings, she allergic to sorrow. I give her 3 cities, 4 rings, 5 visas. She hold 2 pistols in the Dolce T Diva. Industry talking, but they sound like rumors. We the ones pulling cables in the corner of the ballroom. From the alley graffiti to the glass top table. Same crew, same code, just upgraded labels. Yeah, this that take over traffic move. Hey, 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 hey. Black tent, loud crew, make room, make room. Hey, 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 hey. Girls, cars, cash, MOB ties too. Hey, 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 hey. If you ain't with the family, we ride through you. Ride through you. Ride through you.
I
infinite possibility, I am confidence, creativity, I am peace, love, and divinity, I am.
So they came and they stole all the lessons, and they sat and they studied my essence. Then they targeted my adolescence, then they cut me from my connection. If God consciousness is where the spark is, then he was made in me triple darkness. I submit to thee, yes I do sir, and together we are the rulers. He is the he of the script, I am the we of the script. You are reading about sis, I am the chosen, I don't need to get picked. I expect respect on my name. You can even add a check with some fame. Even if I lose my mind in this land, eventually the truth reveals what I am.
I am power, I am light, I am song, I am beautiful, I am healthy, I am strong.
See, my physical is new to this. That's why I only trust my intuitive. If I ever put you on standby, that's because what you are, I'm anti. I can't let you lower my frequency, so my presence is granted less frequently. Two-step, can't be paid to be a mistress. My imprint is more like an impress. I get more better with time. My climb just finds another prime. My sight is set on another height. My fight protects my inner light. I'm simply not to be played with. I'm no longer afraid to say it.
Everything I need, I already know it is inside me. Every time I breathe, I will receive what is aligning. Keeper of my dome, I am the God of my eternal. Keep it in my zone so I don't fall in the inferno. I am guided, I am wisdom, I am chosen. Living destiny, I am sure I'm not supposing. Demons testing me, but I'm too godly to be stressing. I'm the answer prayer, my daddy's future, mama's blessing. I am power, I am light, I am song, I am beautiful. I am healthy, I am strong, I am delicate. I am soft, I am kind, I am intelligent. I materialize what's in my mind. I am connected and alive. I am the silence, I am the light.
Oh my god, what the fuck, Trey?
Don't push me, I'm close to the edge, don't wanna see where it goes. I've been at war with these thoughts in my head, can't let nobody get close.
Yeah, she living life on the edge, she putting coke in the nose. What's going on in my head? Honestly, nobody knows. I'm putting drugs in my body, I'm praying I don't overdose. I had to push away all of my friends, nobody be playing me close. I had to try to run up some ends, the scratch tuck under my coat. I made a flip and I flipped it again, I know that I'm doing the most. Don't gotta brag or boast, we burning the bread like toast. And free my little partner, he travel the time of these niggas and think I was ghosts. These niggas be worried about little more, they need to be worried about their hoe. And I said the trap over with all type of traps, it's feeling like home alone. My niggas be scrapped up with all type of scraps, these niggas don't really want woke. No niggas who selling white Iverson, it's feeling like Post Malone. These niggas be capping a nerd song, that ain't really what they be on. And I fell in love with a pretty little chocolate bitch, can't leave her alone.
Don't push me, I'm close to the edge, don't wanna see where it goes. I've been at war with these thoughts in my head, can't let nobody get close.
Yeah, she living life on the edge, she putting coke in the nose. What's going on in my head? Honestly, nobody knows.
Diamonds be dancing all over her neck, designer names all on her clothes. Medusa had locked on the wrist, look her in the eyes and you might be froze. Distractions attract to the journey, no, never gonna leave you alone. Working the land and building a life, somewhere that I could call home. I lost all I had to get it all back, I had to learn all on my own. I had to track, I had to jet, I had to slide with that chrome. The things that I did made me who I am. The past has been written in stone. Humble but never been sweet. Better watch how you speak or go library mode. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. Don't wanna see where it goes. I've been at war with these thoughts in my head. Can't let nobody get close.
Yeah, she living life on the edge. She putting coke in the nose. What's going on in my head? Honestly, nobody knows. Yeah.
What's up? Man, they little bitty nigga can't do what I do, no comparison. I'm on another planet. I'm the one out of 2 or the 3 or the 4 or the 5 or the 6. And these niggas can't stand it. Just check the clocks, a 1:45. Yeah, that mean it is go time, boy. I been making my moves on the low. If you know, then you know I can't slow down, boy. Yeah, they changing their colors. I'm calling them Janet. I'm putting this belly inside of my cup. I gotta celebrate all of the times I was down there. I feel that a young nigga up. Feet on the floor and they stuck. I beat on the door, wake it up. They peep that I keep it a buck. Can't reach out for much. They gon' piss on your grave, take a leak out the truck. Can't switch up the gear, keep your feet off the clutch. Facing my field, play with me, you get touched. I'm from the bottom, my feet in the mud. The AMG Benz that I need is a must. Trust, I'm from the Avenue. Take a pitch on the lift for the altitude. Say let's shout at your 8, but I add a 2. Cause I'm lit and I'm liking the attitude, that for sure. Beat up the block and I'm swinging. Take your pick out, I'm sick and predict all my angles. Ever since making good did a little thing with my music, they treat me like I'm really famous. Pretty little thing, keep it nameless. Cut off the top, keep it brainless. I'm focused, these women be dangerous. Know how to cope with these changes. This ain't what you want, I'm not them. This ain't that. You can call my phone, I'm probably hustling, making cash. They know that I'm lit, I got them pissed, I got them mad. I've been taking risks to count these chips to get back, Got them mad, I'm in my bag, Got them sick, I got them pissed, I got them mad, I'm in my bag, I know they mad, know they sick, I got them pissed, I got them mad,
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
AMG Benz with the 5% tint, yeah, that's something I dream about when I be sleeping. Weight in my head in the cloud when I'm making my moves. You really think that I be geeking? I'm grinding from A on the P on. The net when I get, yeah, that may be OB on. You know I'm lit, I can show you DD on. D-boy wanna be him, but they cannot be him. I need that padded, that's two-tone. Couple X's I know gotta prove wrong. Didn't know how to cope, so I use songs. I climbed up the ropes, no shoes on. Yeah, give me that trophy. I'm about to cop me some more for my ego. You not a man till you coming from zero and come out a hero and shout it right here and shout it right here. She a what? Shout it right here, she a Leo. I stand on the clip, got me feeling like Theo. Take a trip out to Rio. I'm trying to stack bread for my people. I'm dodging the evil, dodging the face. My foot on the pedal, I got what it takes. Meet me a medal, I'm first in this race. You know that I'm great. Let's go. This ain't what you want, I'm not them. This ain't that. You can call my phone, I'm probably hustling, making cash. They know that I'm lit, I got them pissed, I got them mad. I've been taking risks to count these chips to get back, Got them mad, I'm in my bag, Got them sick, I got them pissed, I got them mad, I'm in my bag, I know they mad, know they sick, I got them pissed, I got them mad,
And that is Mad by Lord Vision. One of my secret finds that I come across. Holla to the Kings, holla to the Queens, and everybody in between. You have been listening to On the Rise. For everybody that's been tuning in live on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, thank you for tuning in. Anybody that's tuning in to the past live recording on YouTube, thank you. And thank you to my 31 subscribers. New Chem Entertainment has 31 subscribers on YouTube. You can go follow us or subscribe to us there. Make sure you follow the business page at New Chem Entertainment. And if you want to just keep up with my personal life and schemes and shenanigans, you can follow me at Radio Fahim. That's Radio FAHEEM. And New Kemet, KEMET Entertainment. All right. So, I think I'm gonna. I have time. I think I have time for like maybe a couple more songs. I have time for a couple of more songs, and so. What I'm going to do is we're going to test run some music, people. We're going to test run some music. I got songs from some artists that I need to listen to and hear for the first time. And so for the last part of this show, you're going to join me on that ride as soon as I can figure out where I left off, because I had a spot I left off at, but then I lost it. So as soon as I can figure that out, boom. Yeah. What? You don't want to listen to? You good. Thank you for tuning in. But for those that want to stay for the last part of this and hear some new music that even I haven't heard yet, thank you for tuning in. Holla to the Kings, holla to the Queens, and everybody in between. I'm your host, Radio Fahim. And you've been listening to On the Rise.
Yeah, put the world in my hands, probably what
Got the world in my hands, probably why you bitches mad. Try to beat me, you a stand. Try to rap, but you trash. Only one thing on my mind, bitch, I'm gon' secure the bag. My achievements I accomplished probably make you bitches sad. Got the world in my hands, probably why you bitches mad. Try to beat me, you a stand. Try to rap, but you trash. Only one thing on my mind, bitch, I'm gon' secure the bag. My achievements I accomplished probably make you bitches sad. You Skywalker and I'm Darth Vader, bitch, I am your dad. Me and team gonna rock it, no need of a launch pad. Big guap in my pocket, double it, I like to add. Never failing, you know I've been on a roll like a grad. From the start, I've been ripping shit apart. You can smoke like cigars, stay awake if you smart. And this shit come from the heart, hope it stank, not no fart. And they know I go hard and you fold like a card, ayy. I've been vicious, clear that's all in my demeanor. I'll go down as a grade, like my name Derek Jeter. And you know I'm upper class like grade school was senior. Been sick before the pandemic, but I don't got a fever. Got the world in my hands, probably why you bitches mad. Try to beat me, you a stand. Try to rap, but you trash. Only one thing on my mind, bitch, I'm gon' secure the bag. My achievements I accomplished probably make you bitches sad. Got the world in my hands, probably why you bitches mad. Try to beat me, you a stand. Try to rap, but you trash. Only one thing on my mind, bitch, I'm gon' secure the bag. My achievements I accomplished probably make you bitches sad.
Oh, they said I get it. I predicted the future so prophetic. We can make a move, it's automatic. We got it here like an automatic. Legacy yours because I'm static. Pull up on Sody, she said, oh, I said, go, why you be at the ratchet? Bling. Tell me what you need. XSIV. It is the team. Teamwork, Mr. Dream work. Now we gon' jump a hell feet first. Hit the wall when I dump shorty, and I gotta hit it with the reverse. Animator wanna demonstrate it, cause we got him so damn mad. Shorty looking at me winning, yeah, she knows I'm the best she's had. So seats to the tide, Cuban choker diamond clad. Reach for the neck of the wrist, then it's all for your head.
Got the world in my hands, probably why you bitches mad. Try to beat me, you a stand. Try to rap, but you trash. Only one thing on my mind, bitch, I'm gon' secure the bag. My achievements I accomplished probably make you bitches sad. Got the world in my hands, probably why you bitches mad. Try to beat me, you a stand. Try to rap, but you trash. Only one thing on my mind, bitch, I'm gon' secure the bag. My achievements I accomplished probably make you bitches sad.
Smooth groove, steadily tune heavy, never refuse. Plenty of soothing, amusing music melodies. Mic snatcher, high colliding rhyme advancer. Nightmare and afro, fight fair in battles. Raw rhymes of dark matter, all types of jot scatter. Part-time and rock shackles, posh dimes get off afro. Soft side and dark shadows, creatical rhyme, inspirational like. It's the way that you'll vibe with the page in the mind. Slow tempo, so monumental, continental, caught the pencil on par with the cars with the ornamental. With a little bit of a simple kind of drama, rhyme the fire and blind eyes open when the rhyme's smoking from the writing. Gentle giant shining armor on the track, soft fact that relation, then we put it on wax like that.
head bob than anybody you know. I let the rest get calm, then rock the building with flow. I get the best set strong, stomp the ceiling to the flow. Protect your headset going and drop your neck to the show. Keeping your head into 3 and off with a settle. The beat with a proper pen with a speed when I'm off the blend with the breeze. Derogative ends in the dirt that offer to send with the verse and talking to kin and the words and knocks and the beds and the words and stop with the flow for nothing. Soften the blows you snuffing. A lot of people when this road are going through the suffering. Spots of evil when this road I'm hoping to be bludgeoned. Shock the people with this roll erosion of the coming. Next resurrection, I had the perfection. Learning the ropes, helping to step in the direction. You would never guess this team would work when froze words bless and manifest this earth. Watch, blocks, rocks, locks, knock, stock, hot blocks. Pen in a pad, rhyming it great though. You best with the plan? I wouldn't say so. Correcting a man, you likely to take blows. Step in the sand and rise in the gravestone. Brain awake and take base, rate the base, pay to play plays, make case naysayers.
I can already see it. You in the crowd screaming my name out, saying we're friends when you know where we fell out. I can already hear it. You're switching up the story, make your life seem less boring, but you don't know me now. No, I hate to break it to you, baby. I shouldn't even have to, but we ain't homies no more, baby. What do I got to remind you? The decision is made, the cards have been played. Nothing left to say, that you in the game. You wanted to ride with people that wrong me, so you got in the car without me. Drove off and that was my guarantee. That was the last time I let you get to me. I told you I'd look at you like you chose a side. Was like I watched you through glasses that saw through all the lies. So I caught all the ties, I said my goodbyes. How you tryna front like we tied? Watch yourself, don't step into a lane you don't wanna be seen at. Don't walk in the direction you don't know where you'll end up at. You should know that you can't turn back. It's too late to switch up now. Guess your new friends turned out not to be worth it. I'm sorry you hurting. I hate to break it to you, baby. I shouldn't even have to, but we ain't homies no more, baby. Why do I got to remind you? You wanted to ride with people that wrong me, so you got in the car without me. Drove off and that was my guarantee. That was the last time I let you get to me. I told you I look at you like you chose a side. Was like I watched you through glasses that saw through all the lies. So I caught all the ties, I said my goodbyes. How you tryna front like we tied? How you tryna like we tied? How you tryna like we tied? How you tryna come back into my life? How you tryna act like we've been close all this time? How you tryna tell people all of that shit? You should know I ain't having none of it. You should know since you know me so well. If you know me so well, where was you when I was going through hell? See you riding with the people that put me through that. How'd you think I would react? How you tryna, how you tryna, how you tryna? You you wanted to ride with people that wrong me. So you got in the car without me, drove off, and that was my guarantee. That was the last time I let you get to me. I told you I look at you like you chose a side. Was like I watched you through glasses and saw through all the lies. So I caught all the ties, I said my goodbyes. How you tryna front like we tied?
So I don't know what's coming.
Tryna give you a shot, but you blew head. How sad to some me, how fucking stupid. I guess we got beef, got me and Cupid. I knew it. Tryna give you a shot, but you blew head. How sad to some me, how fucking stupid. I guess we got beef, got me and Cupid. What can I say? I was vulnerable. I really thought my heart was recoverable. Always tried to keep an open mind, but you was just wasting my time. If you don't mean what you say, please don't say it. Play with my emotions, ooh, that's very flagrant, yeah. But I knew better. Yeah, I knew better, better. Try to give you a shot, but you blew head. How sad to some me, how fucking stupid. I guess we got beef, got me and Cupid. I knew it. Try to give you a shot, but you blew head. How sad to some me, how fucking stupid. I guess we got beef.
Starting next week, we will be back to our regular schedule. Until then, possibly this Friday, I might have a very special live that's going to be going on Twitch. So make sure y'all follow New Kemet Entertainment on Twitch. That's NKELLC or NKEENT on Twitch. And I want to thank the 2 followers, Ryzen TTV and Lance Hoshio24. Thank you for the Twitch follows. All right, holla to the kings, holla to the queens. I was your host, Radio Fahim. Thank you for tuning in.